Hello, 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 beautiful people. This is Tamika from Goddess on Fire Tarot 128. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're enjoying your holiday with your family. If you're alone, enjoying it alone. Just sending you happiness and health and love. What is this? Right My Wrongs. Now this song, ¿Qué te lo falta, Diana? I think there's a song by Bryson Tiller called Right My Wrongs. This is acoustic by Justin Martin. Justin. That's a unique name, Justin. Something about something being unique, whether it is a name, and in terms of the name, maybe it's a mixture of like your parents' names or something, or I don't know, it's just very unique, the name. The name Martin could also be significant. Um, 83 could be significant. The number 5, May, could be significant. 96 or 69, Cancer, could be significant. Yes.
Oh, you still. Good. My son said, oh, my apologies.
Is your father up?
I'll tell you if you want me.
No, I'm good.
But
I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as I started it, I've been getting a lot of distractions lately. A lot of distractions in terms of doing readings. Whether it is the reading itself, whether it is the interruptions, the messages seem really confusing or jumbled, chaotic. But, so the song, Right My Wrongs. So we have a female that sings a song named Right My Wrongs, and a male. So female and a male could be significant. Right my wrongs. Someone could want to right their wrongs to each other. Maybe you're in a relationship where you both made mistakes. You want to be accountable for those. Maybe move forward in a positive way. Oh my God. Yeah. So let's see what we're gonna get. Healing and retreat. Right my wrongs. What wrongs though? Someone is trying to manifest forever with you. We have a couple of forevers with Chrisette Michelle. And it says that the first number that popped out to me was the 11 years. And 11 is a number of manifestation. A number of like intention. It's a master number. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to read this comment because this shit was crazy. And it was the first person I saw. Oh my God, where did it go? This woman says, this was my daughter's favorite song until she was brutally ran down by a drunk driver. Today makes 2 years since her passing. This song has really touched my soul. Something about something touching one's soul. Maybe that's why this healing and retreat is here, because someone is digging deeper into themselves, realizing what's important. I think Mercury, house of details and daily routines. Someone is realizing something in their life is not working for them with this toxic energy. And they realize, they know they need to heal from it. It reminds me of like the Family Guy for some reason. It's like the compliment sandwich. Where here, this is someone who's trying to move forward. Healing and retreat is a progressive energy moving forward. This Mercury, I think with House of Details, that's someone who introspective. They are thinking about the things in their life, their daily activities and their daily routines. They're thinking about those things in their life that are no longer serving them, that drain them more than they uplift them, than inspire them, than support them. So it's like this is the complement where this person is moving towards, I would say, North Node energy, because they're moving towards the healing of self, becoming authentic, becoming balanced, aligned. And with this sixth house energy, it's earth energy, which is a grounding energy. Somebody's trying to find their footing. They're trying to place their feet in solid ground, but there's this toxic energy that's in the middle, which is not complementary to what they're trying to do out here. So this toxic energy is inside these two. So it's either inside job, shit that you have going on with yourself that you realize you need to get rid of, behaviors, thoughts, the way you speak to others, the way you speak to yourself, the way you feel about yourself, and how that energy gravitates out to others. It spills over into how you speak and talk and act towards others. So this could also be, if this is not an internal thing, and this is things with the details in daily life, those are tangible things we can touch. These are things, smoking, drinking, being around people who don't resonate with the energy that we're in anymore. Maybe we're thinking about leaving our job because it doesn't make us happy. It's not fulfilling. It doesn't feel like you're doing anything that matters, maybe. And then look, with self-care at the bottom. This could also be in your home. Someone may need to leave an area that is toxic. Maybe you have neighbors who are you have neighbors who your energies just don't resonate, and they bring you problems like doing unnecessary things that they wouldn't do normally. The neighbor on the right of them doesn't receive the same treatment as the neighbor on the left of them. This could also be like in terms of the people in your life, your co-workers, your, like we said, neighbors, maybe your family. I saw sibling rivalry in reverse here. This could deal with a sibling. This is house of details and daily routine. Daily routine is someone you live with, someone that you interact or speak with on a daily basis. The sixth house is Virgo energy, so Virgo could also be significant with financial matters. So someone could be healing this energy with regard to a scarcity mindset or a lack mindset when it comes to money. Money could be a factor in which why this healing is needed within this household energy, this daily routine. Financial matters. I have a toxic work environment with this sixth house energy, and I want to heal that, and I want to heal my money, and I need something that makes me happy, and I need something that is going to sustain me. So this could be someone who works more than one job because their main source of income is not enough, especially in today's economy. It's a lot harder for people to just maintain the necessities. are listening now to Kalani. Oh, that's too many. Kalani, and the song is The Way with Chance the Rapper. Taking a chance. 9 years could be significant. 407 or 675. June 75 could be significant. Sun. Look, House of Pleasure. The sun energy with the 5th house talks about what makes you happy, what makes you radiate, what makes you smile. What is it that you can think of without having to think hard or have to force yourself to want to love it? What is it that you think of that just makes you smile right off the bat? Where you smile because you can't even help yourself. That's the energy that someone wants to be in. To be able to express themselves in a healthy way. So expressing yourselves in a healthy way with this toxic energy, there could be a lot of combative energy. Say you're living with your parents. This could be a household where the parent is like, as soon as you turn 18, you're paying bills in here. And not like a few dollars here or there, like you need to pay the mortgage or the rent is $2,500. I'm gonna need you to put at least $6 on that. That's just one example. But someone is trying to heal some type of relationship with something that brings them pleasure. Oh, that also sounds like it could be someone who has like some type of addiction to something. When it brings them pleasure, it made me think of sex. Maybe someone spends a lot of money with regard to sex. There's like maybe someone has sex for money, with engagement, an appointment, a tryst, an arrangement, a conversation. So someone could do some type of sex work. I guess that's a confirmation. What else do we have? Look, with extracurricular activities at the bottom. In the blue with the sun and expression. This is turning a little deeper than I want to feel. The best man I could be. Genuine RL. Remember, I don't know if you've been watching that long, but for a little while, RL kept coming out in my letters when I did those towards the end of the reading. Tyrese is significant in case. So, all right, if I think of Genuine, I think of Pony. I also think of recently how he gained so much weight and he was on stage trying to dance. No, not laughing at him at all. But those are the two things that came to me. He was on stage and he was trying, I don't know if he was jumping off or he lost his balance, something, he fell. But he got back up and started singing again. Oh, that's important then. Falling and getting back up. It's not the falling that matters, is how you recover. So that's important. RL, I think of Ralph Lauren. What is his name? RL. I don't know what his name is. But I think of Ralph Lauren. I think of his song Next. And the one where he's grinding. They talking about grinding. Baby and... Oh, I can't think of the name. All right, but that song. And I think of the song with him and Deborah Cox, We Can't Be Friends. So maybe something about a friendship is significant and not being able to be friends with someone because of this toxic energy. Tyrese, okay. The Coca-Cola commercial when he was on a bus singing. Coca-Cola could be significant. Maybe someone has a baldy, chocolatey type of skin, modelisk-like. Tyrese. Fast and the Furious, of course. So someone might like fast cars Someone maybe, you know, it's the holidays. Maybe someone's getting a car for the holidays. For some reason, Ferrari is popping in my head, so that could be significant. Another thing I remember about Therese is when he was on the internet crying. And it's like, okay, so the shadowy part of me, it was like, oh my God, man. But the part of me that understands that everybody feels and everybody needs to express that shit, and is even more difficult for a man to express that because society, just like with my shadow self, we deem it as a negative thing when it's not. How do we expect these men to navigate life in a balanced, aligned way when they're suppressing feelings that they need to release? Shit sounds crazy, but it's a healing. A healing. We have to heal through that. So, Tyrese, Case, the only thing I think about with Case is the song Faded Pictures. So something about something old or something in the past. Maybe someone has a picture and it's maybe the only picture they have of someone, and now it's starting to fade away. The memory is being gone, or the memory is being lost. Yeah. And then this song is from the soundtrack of the movie, what was it? The Best Man. Oh my God, The Best Man. Oh, so something is significant about a best man. In this movie, the best man slept with the bride while they were in college. I think they were all in college. No, they were all in college together. So college friends could be significant, or people that you've grown up with, whether it's like from the neighborhood, when your childhood, later on in your life, high school, college years. Even depending on how old you are, you could have met someone like in your 20s, and now you're in like your 50s or your 60s. So cheating could be significant with someone in this connection, in this situation as well. Okay, so we have Mars with action, drive, House of Self with this pleasure energy, with daily routines. It's like with this healing, someone is trying to find themselves with this, and the sun is your identity. It is your fire pit, you know, your confidence, your intuition. Having the confidence to be who you are, to express who you are. Have the confidence to stand up and say no to some toxic shit that does not resonate with you anymore. Like, never mind. So something about trauma is significant. Look, and we have communication out here again. With this, oh my, what the fuck? I don't like this energy. With trauma, terrible events, feeling helpless, is here with this communication that is next to this arrangement. I'm not saying that this is what's going on with someone, but I'm just trying to, the feeling is what I'm trying to express to you. So there's this young lady that's been on the internet lately, and she's an OnlyFans model or OnlyFans performer. And she's had sex with 100 different men in 24 hours. Now, I don't like stuff like that, so I don't like to watch it. I think it's ideally because of me being able to feel. And I can feel her emotions. Like I don't know how to explain it. It makes me feel sad and it makes me uncomfortable. But she is out here speaking as if, you know, she's good with it. And I think there were reports that said that after it happened, she said she regretted it. So I don't know what's true or not in terms of the media, but I just know that when I watch her and I see her speak. And I did see one interview. I was watching some YouTuber who was talking about an interview. And I think it was I think it was geared towards her. But it was an interview she did with 3 guys. And you can see the trauma in the interview and how she allowed this man to touch her. And there'll be a bunch of people who will say, well, I like it. Like, I like to be manhandled, or I like this, or I like that. I don't know what everyone else likes or dislikes. I know that looking at her and seeing her reactions to things and just looking at her body language and how she actually interacted with them and how she responded to them, it was, it seemed, I don't know. It doesn't feel good. It's like being in a sex worker and having to take pills and alcohol in order to perform the act. And then when it's over and once you're sober, the effects of how you feel hit you. And that shit hurts. It's painful because you never thought that you would be in the position that you're in. It's a feeling of wanting to leave a situation and not knowing how. Maybe because it's all you know. Maybe because I don't think there could be a fear of leaving. But I feel like it's more a self thing. Getting the confidence to do it. Oh, snap. It came on. Deborah Cox, We Can't Be Friends. Oh, snap. That is so dope. And we were just listening to Jill Scott with Not Like Crazy. I don't know what that song is about. So it's probably why it didn't resonate with me. Because I didn't even hear it playing. I know I looked over and saw her picture. And she had like the pigtails with her teeth missing in the front. And when I looked at the picture, like someone might have been, because I didn't want to say this, but now I have to because it came back up. Someone could be dealing with some type of trauma from their childhood. Sun energy is like your inner child, your younger self. It also deals with like a father energy. So you know what I mean. As a child, something might have happened. We have Justice out here with Libra. Partnership energy. 11th house. Not 11th, I'm sorry. 7th house. 11th house, Aquarius might be significant. Or an Aquarius might be significant. Or the star energy with healing could be significant. Or community of people. Star talks about your uniqueness, though. It also talks about the LGBT community, so that could also be significant. But, oh, see, I love this. So this is Libra, Justice. This is like writing. This is righting my wrongs. This is righting my wrongs. Or if they're not your wrongs, then you're writing, some wrongs are being righted. Turning pain into power. That is someone who's not going to allow their past circumstances to dictate how they move forward in the future. It's going to allow them to say, all right, I've been in this place and it was fucking painful and it hurt. And I might have been a little ashamed. I might have been a little regretful. I might have been a little lost. But I don't want to be lost anymore. I want to find my way now. And I want to take this and I want to heal from it. And I want to learn from it. And I want to move forward. I want to get out of this self-defeating energy, and I want to empower myself with this confidence that I have in the pit of my fucking stomach. I know that shit is there. I feel it. I feel it. And then with the death and rebirth, which says rewriting your story after a loss, a passing, or an ending. Rewriting your story. This story doesn't have to be your only story. This story doesn't even have to be the most important story. I'm sorry. It's just, this shit feels heavy. And I'm sorry you even have to go through this. This doesn't have to be your only story, and it doesn't have to be the most important. It's the one with this turning your pain into power. It's that little story you'll tell once you're out of this energy, and once you're living your best fucking life, and once you're living in your purpose, once you're living in who you truly are, and being able to express yourself in a way that you don't give a fuck about what anybody has to say, because you know who you are. You know what you've been through. You know what you've healed from. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We're listening to D Smoke now with Work Hard, Play Hard. Play hard. This is play hard. This healing is the working hard, and this is the playing hard. Sun energy, when I this your inner child, that's being able to smile at just the little fucking things. The littlest things. Just whatever makes your heart smile. But look, there's luck in the future. With this 9th house energy, I grow. Fucking A, yes. I grow. You're going to grow from this situation. You're going to get new friends, new contracts, new agreements. And that's in terms of this house of details and daily routine. Being around different people, being in a different environment, having a different mindset that allows you to make different decisions. And in those different decisions, they propel you forward and not backwards. And this progression, this healing isn't like, what do they say? It's not linear. There are going to be days where shit is fucking awesome. You're 10 steps ahead. You're feeling good. You're looking good. You're smelling good. Can't shit bring you down. And then there'll be the next day when you wake up and shit from the past, or the shit that you've been through, or the shit that you're remembering that you just thought you were never going to remember because you were going to be so drugged up or drunk to be able to decipher those memories. But now that you're aware, now that you're awake to yourself, those things may bother you that next day. And you may take 3 steps back. You let that shit happen. You feel it. You go through it. You process it. Don't live in it. If it's hard, just try to do something of turning your pain into power. Get up and clean something. Get up and color something. Dance a little bit. Just shift your energy. Go for a walk. Listen to some music that makes you like this your hype shit. That when you hear it, you like, oh, that's right, this is my shit. I'm about to go up to the club. Let me get this drink. Like, do something that uplifts your spirits and your vibration. So, yeah. This dark night of the soul with the decluttering, getting rid of because you're bringing in balance and moderation. Because you're aligning yourself, you're healing yourself. You are starting with the root chakra, with this earth energy. And that's your foundation. That is your anchor. In all of this ugliness, there will be beauty. There will be the emergence of something so wonderful that your energy would just radiate. Just radiate. The other day, I went and bought candles, and I tried to keep 2 candles lit here. I bought a blue one. Something in my head said baby blue. I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to get a baby blue candle. And they had one. And I got a yellow one. Baby blue, throat chakra, being able to express and speak and express yourself in a way that's authentic and as truthful and honest. Like the yellow, which speaks to the sun. Virgo could be significant. Gemini, Leo. Oh wow, all the fire signs out here. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. 1st house, 5th house, and 9th house could be significant, and also the 6th house. Okay. Sorry again. Let's get oh my God. Faith Evans, Never Gonna Let You Go. What are we doing right now? Enchanted Path, Oracle cards. Oh, you know what? No. Red hair could be significant. Someone of a lighter complexion. 395 could be significant. 108 could be significant. 1551. Mirroring numbers. 1551. 15 breaks down to 6. Past life energy. Trying to bring balance to a situation. Having faith. Trust that the universe has your back. This is like on those days where you fall short a little. It's not the end of the world. It's not. It's a part of the process. It's a part of your journey. And don't let anybody tell you, what is that toxic positivity? I try to stay as positive as possible, but shit happens. I think some things that maybe I'm like, oh, that wasn't right. I do things. I'm really, really, really good with my road rage. I don't even have it, so I'm not claiming it. But sometimes I get a little agitated, and I might be like, yo, what the fuck? But nowhere near throwing apples out the windows or pennies or pulling up on people and following. Oh, just a good thing. My anger couldn't, just a thing, no fita. I'm good now, though. We don't do that. We have love. Open your heart to give and receive love. That's a beautiful card. Those are your hands opening up your heart. Opening up that wall that you have built up. Defense mechanisms. Ooh, we're going to take the one that turned up. Detachment. Let go of attachment to outcomes. That was one thing also that is being an empath and being intuitive, being prophetic. I did a reading like 2 years ago. I had been doing a bunch of readings then, and one of the young ladies I did a reading for. She was for one of the groups that I had been in on Facebook. And I did the reading for her. And I think that was like maybe the second reading I had done. So she thanked me or whatever. And we didn't really talk about it. But this past September, she inboxed me and she was like, if I could interpret the conversation, like if this was my girl, she'd have been like, bitch, that shit that you said 2 years ago in that reading, that's almost fucking to date. That shit is happening right now. I was like, stop playing. No, for real. When you first said it, I did not believe you. Like, I had a hard time because I didn't see that. When she said it's happening now, that was 2 years. Prophetic. So, being able to see things and know things that are going to happen takes a lot of patience, because in the beginning when I was doing readings and finding out information, I was like, oh, this shit is happening tomorrow. It was not happening tomorrow. It was not. It was not. There are some things that haven't even come to fruition yet, and that was in 2018. But I know that they're coming. So, detach yourself from outcomes. Expectation is the killer of joy. It really is. If you go into a situation, I try to do myself now when I was on the line at Popeyes and they had me waiting for like 15 or 20 minutes for some damn apple pies because they couldn't find I'm sorry. This is just me. I'm not angry. I'm just telling the story, but I could be animated. So they couldn't find it or something. I had to wait initially 8 minutes anyway for the drop. And then it was like an additional 10 or 15 minutes because nobody knew that I needed sugar or something. But they did have a lot of orders. Like, a lot of people were waiting. So I'm thinking to myself, yo, for as long as I'm waiting, they better be giving me an apple pie for free. And I wasn't going to ask for an apple pie for free. But I'm thinking to myself, yo, if you had me waiting, I, myself, would have done something like that because there was an inconvenience and it was on my part. But I can't expect everyone else to think or feel the same way that I do, because Popeyes was not obligated to give me anything other than the stuff that I paid for. So in my head, I'm thinking, yo, they're going to hook me up with an apple pie or something. Like, they need to throw something to the side. And then the other part of my brain was like, well, don't get your panties in a bunch if they don't give you nothing. So I got nothing, but I left with my apple pies without sugar, I may add, because I was like, I just want to take them. They were out of a lot of things. They were out of a lot of things. So I guess that story is significant for something or another. So the last card we're going to look at is gratitude. Practice gratitude daily to attract more blessings. Thankful for those little things. I was, I'm not going to say I wasn't annoyed, because I was annoyed. And I was like, oh, I can't believe she didn't really give me nothing. But I was already prepared for that. So let's just say I wasn't prepared for that, and I was just automatically assuming that, one, I'm standing here all this goddamn time, which should have elevated my frustration and my anxiety. I should have been already on edge. Then 18 minutes later, and you're not even hooking me up. I don't even have the apple pies to the perfection that they're supposed to be, and you ain't give me no extra shit. That could have turned into an argument. It wasn't necessary, because everything was going to be the way it was going to be. And my expectation of what someone else should do or say or think has nothing to do with them and everything to do with me. Because I shouldn't expect anything from anybody other than myself. So, boom. There we have it. All right. How many minutes are we at? 40? I don't know. I'm not going to do letters. I don't like doing the letters when it's touchy stuff like this because I feel, okay, so a lot of my readings, I do a lot of uncovering of information. And this is information that needs to be uncovered in terms of you were doing some fuck shit and now you need to be held accountable for the fuck shit that you've been doing. And you don't even give a damn that you're doing fuck shit because you're still doing fuck shit. Those things are like almost being like a private investigator or a detective. Here's the information. This needs to be seen. All right, the right people are seeing this. Okay, we're good. Then you have stuff like today where this is something that someone themselves internally needs to know. This is something that is going to hopefully help them on their journey and help them on their healing process. Those people, I don't feel, who's to even say that they've told anybody about the things that have gone on with them? Maybe they're not comfortable sharing that type of stuff. And I don't want someone to come across this reading and then see some letters or some initials and some freaking zodiac sign, whatever. And they're like, oh, I know who that is. I don't want to do that. And if I've done that in the past, I surely, truly apologize because I won't do that going forward. So, on my mama is playing. On my mama. Oh, that's in poor taste. My mother is no longer here. Rest her soul. Rest her soul. Someone's mom could have passed on. Sorry about that as well. I'm thinking if there's something else that I want to say, and I don't know. Maybe we'll get some. Oh, let's do some of these, and then we'll be out. I look bad. I look good. Always boosting yourself up is a good thing. Hell yeah, I look good. Oh, I'm fly as fuck. Especially if you're not feeling really good about yourself. I find myself sometimes. I have found myself in the, not even in the past. I'm 51, so there are things that are not as tight and right as they used to be when I was in my 20s. So I recognize all the little wrinkles and crow's feet and the extra jiggly skin. So I have to check myself sometime. Like, girl, what? 51, you look good as hell. Stop it. Stop it. All right, let's get some cards. 572 could be significant. 790 could be significant. 215. Someone could have a really good relationship with their mom. All right, the two cards we have are, you are worthy of beautiful things. The Servant Queen, divine, magnetic, and valuable. That's the universe letting you know. Whatever you've been through is not you. It's not who you are. It's what you've been through. It's an experience you've had, but it's not who you are. Then we have, you are so brave to keep going the way you do. The Forbidden Forest, bravery, persistence, redemption. Stop. And when you look in the mirror, we were just talking about how you look. When you look in the mirror, don't look at the 3D you. Look at the beautiful you, the divine you. See that you are more than the experiences that happened. It's like, I feel like you are bigger than that. Just so much bigger than that. The number 3 and 35 could be significant. 53 and 8. And the last card we have is the 7 at the bottom, the Lover. Aphrodite, passion, abundance. It is safe to surrender to the good feelings. Look, and she's dipped in the universe. Her bottom half is solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and her root. Those chakras are significant for you. The sacral talks about our creative and sexual energy. The root, our foundation, our security. And the solar plexus, our confidence, our fire pit, who we are. Okay, I'm gonna go. I hope this was really helpful for someone. Have an awesome fucking day. I'm sending you much love. I'm sending you healing energy. I'm sending you clarity. I'm sending you all types of hugs and kisses and just anything you need to assist you in getting out of this fucking energy here. And I'm not going to post this today. I don't know, it's Christmas. It's a joyous holiday for folks. So maybe I'll post this tomorrow. But, yeah. All right, guys. Have an awesome day. I'll probably be doing another video. So I'll see you guys later. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bye.